I don't know who needs to hear this, but Star Trek Starfleet Academy continues to be fun. But oh boy, this week's episode is gonna anger people. People are gonna have opinions. So let's talk about Starfleet Academy Episode 5, Serious Acclamation Mill. As always, spoilers. As expected, this week's episode was a little lighter in tone than last week's Klingon affair, but it only started that way and went a bit deeper later on. Sam is the focus this week. We learn a little bit about her background, which in the context of the show isn't all that much because she was only created about 200 days ago in the timeline, and then sent to the Academy by her makers to learn more about organics because she is a holographic life form. The beginning of the episode reflects, though, that she's basically a teenager. She basically does a vlog at the beginning of the episode, walking around, talking to the camera and sort of breaking the fourth wall. After a weekly call-in with her makers, she needs a project. And this is where things will take a turn, both in the episode and in the opinions of people watching the episode, because the project Sam chooses is the other emissary, Benjamin Sisko. She starts to research Benjamin Sisko through, most prominently, a museum that exists in New Orleans. The research includes a little speech by Jake Sisko talking about his father, which sees Cyril Lofton back into Star Trek, which is always great to see. And at the end of the episode, he has a nice little moment with Sam when she's reading Anselm, his novel. Avery Brooks sadly never appears. The whole episode seems to be kind of a love letter to his performance and to Benjamin Sisko as a whole. Tawny Newsome, you know her as Mariner on Lower Decks, is a producer on the show, but also co-wrote this episode and has a small part in it. She's a Cardassian. In the end, and again, spoilers, it's revealed that she is not only Cardassian, but also part Trell, and the current host of Dax. So yeah, that's quite a bit of stuff to digest from this episode, and I am probably gonna need to see this episode again to fully make up my mind. As always, now a few notes in no particular order. The first question I have is it really a good idea that Sam is able to give other people access to her source code like that? The B-plot was pretty interesting, where Aki and Kalrek, the Chancellor of the War College, basically revealed that they still have quite a few issues to work through with one another. Based on the small conversation the Doctor had with Sam later in the episode, I'm thinking that there is still some loss the Doctor hasn't quite worked through yet in his whole existence. Maybe it's only him